Okay, we're live on YouTube. Waiting on Twitch.
Let's do it.
Okay, so I got the notification, but I don't see us on the dashboard.
I just refreshed. We're on there.
I shouldn't have to refresh the dashboard.
Oh, the dashboard. No, I refreshed the browser.
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna start recording. Y'all ready?
Yep.
Yep.
Alright. So the one like big developing story of the week is Skate. They announced the early access date. They're starting to drop details on the founders pack, but so I've been in the playtest for like at least 6 months now, and I've done a couple of play sessions, but part of me being in the playtest was I couldn't say anything, and then every time I played the game, it was like watermarked to hell. Like if I tried to take a screenshot or anything, they would instantly know it was me So
Got you.
Can you say anything
You had
about
to
it?
keep it under wraps.
well, yeah, I can now. Everything's just like I could stream it right now if I wanted to. I'm getting trophies in it. Like my system's automatically taking screenshots. Like so. Yeah,
Oh,
now
okay, cool.
everything's
So the
good.
watermarks are gone.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So, what do you think about it?
Yeah.
Can you say that?
Yeah, I can say anything now. Like, now, yeah, the Skate Reddit has been going off so much that I'm getting, like, information about it. So, yeah, it is very. So, I'm playing the build that's going to be available for everybody in, like, 2 weeks. So, it's September 16th that Skate goes into free to play early access across everything. So if you had an EA account working for Battlefield, that was when Battlefield, like people were having issues with their account. I'm like, oh, no, I know my EA account is good because of the Skate stuff. So I know for sure it's linked to my PSN. I know it, yeah. So what I think about it so far, I mean, it is right now not what I would have wanted out of a Skate 4, but it's not Skate 4. It is just Skate. So it's open world. It has challenges like I'm leveling up, like I'm opening loot boxes. It's like really a lot more of a live service than any of the other ones. And the other ones were like open world with a campaign and like cutscenes and stuff taking you through it. Now you just have an AI assistant that is like telling you, hey, you should do challenges pretty much. And so I'm still in the process of like I just did the Hall of Meat stuff earlier today where so you like Hall of Meat for anybody who hasn't played
It's
Skate.
wild.
Yeah.
No
It's like-
context.
No.
Wow.
It's Hall of Fame, but it's like a Thrasher thing where you jump off of buildings and try and land in dumpsters, and there'll be challenges where like you're bombing down like a super tall hill and you gotta like land like and slide on your back a certain amount of distance. That was something that was in a lot of the other skate games of like when you're not on your board because the physics is so weird with your character. They actually started making like a trick system of hurting yourself in game and so I just did the setup for that in this game, and so I'm still going through and doing pretty much everything I've done has been like a unique type of challenge. So I've done like some vert stuff, I've done some street stuff, I've done, go along this path and collect all these bearings while doing a certain amount of tricks and a certain amount of this kind of trick or so far so good. Like it's good having a skate game on a platform that I can easily just play it on, and for it to be free to play and early access, it shows there's like a quadrant of the map that is just coming soon. Like so
How soon are they coming?
Huh?
How soon are they coming?
No idea. Just
How soon is coming soon?
I mean, they
So
said
soon's coming?
Jealous of soon.
Huh?
Right?
So is the
We're
game when
joking.
it actually comes out? Is it actually free to play?
Yeah,
Or is it
it's
gonna
gonna
be-
be this
Okay.
free to play live service.
Live service
kind of.
game. Okay, so it is going to be microtransaction to hell.
Yeah, but so far,
At least it's fun.
yeah, and I also don't see, and I mean, I'm still early in the game, so
Mhm.
of course, like I'm getting rewards every time I do anything. Like make it to a checkpoint. Here goes some rewards. Unlock a fast travel point. Here goes some rewards. So I'm still
That's cool.
extremely early, so I don't feel the draw towards anything. Like anything that I've seen in game so far, I feel like I can get for free right now. So I don't know how far they're going to take it with. Because, I mean, there's already, like, Vans and Thrasher and, like, actual, like, out the gate. First of all, the soundtrack's good, which that's one thing they've said they're going to update the soundtrack every season. And songs are going to, like, rotate
That's
in
cool.
and out to, like, so that they...
Rotate in, I like. Rotate out, I don't like.
Well,
Like what
part of the reason they can't re-release the old skate games is because of those licensed soundtracks. So
Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
issue with most games with those soundtracks.
right, so
That's
that,
the issue with gaming now. Like,
Yeah.
what
Well,
the
they did it
fuck?
with the remakes of Tony Hawk's, right? They had the original soundtrack.
Some of
didn't they?
them.
Some
yeah,
of them, not all of them. Okay.
Some of them.
Right.
Some of them put on new songs. Some of them they had to get a different song from the same artist because
Yeah.
they couldn't get that specific song.
yeah. So that's
Like,
the thing.
what-
Like they
what
did
the
a pretty
actual
good
fuck?
job, and but that's Activision / Microsoft money going into
Oh,
making
that's
that
true.
happen.
Well, EA has a bunch of money.
That they don't want to spend.
They
Yeah,
don't
like
want to
EA
spend.
will really
are very
take
frugal.
the cheap way out of pretty much everything. So, like they could have, they had full motion videos. They had like actual skaters and actual actors. Like the only thing that the gameplay is skate. So like on that front, if you enjoyed Skate 1, 2, or 3 on a gameplay level, you'll enjoy this on a gameplay level.
Okay.
But
So at least the core is there.
yeah, like that's one
Sure.
thing I will say. Like the trick system's there, the
Yeah.
everything, the score, like the line.
Are you going to
score.
slot this into your live service rotation?
I mean, right now, since it's been available in a state that I can talk about it, I've played it pretty much every day, at least for a little while. Like, did a couple of challenges,
Yeah.
and so it really depends on who else will play it. Because I could
Yeah.
see when it gets to the point that every live service gets, and I'm doing the same content over and over, like all the challenges have co-op options. I haven't even gotten to try any of that. So
Mhm.
a lot of times with live services, it's the community around it that will
Mhm.
keep it going, especially for me.
Yeah, that's fair.
So I just don't know yet because I've still got a couple weeks of. There's one person on my friends list who also has it because like when I go to friends that own this game on the like hub area on my PlayStation, it's one person. So
Nice.
yeah, I'll have to see how everybody else takes to it and how everybody else feels about it because like I said, I've had access to play. My one thing with the like closed alpha duration, like during that time, the main problem I had is I would come back to the game and it will have completely reset everything to the point that I did the tutorial like 3 times all the way through, and that third time I was like, I'm not. I'll wait until there are going to be no more progress resets. I'm going to wait until
Yeah.
because I'm not like there was definitely not enough there for where
Right.
like there's at least like character portraits that are showing up on screen with text boxes telling you something now where there wasn't any of that during the closed alpha. So
Gotcha.
you know, like right now it's a video game. It's an early access video game, but like before it was like a tech demo, but now it's like a video game.
Nice.
So yeah, I'm gonna see. I'm right now, you know, still.
So, to me, I guess skate games, or at least because I only played like Tony Hawk Underground when it was on GameCube, and I never had the. I would play multiplayer with couch co-op or whatever, but like those are really single player games to me. Is this game a good single player game? Like, would you see yourself going through? Because with me, live action games, with you just it kind of being repetitive, it doesn't make you feel like you're accomplishing much. Like you
Right.
don't get to the end of a skate game that's live action.
Uh, so right now I'd say no. Like what I've seen so far, like Skate 3 when I went back to that a few years ago and like hooked up a PS3 and was playing through the Skate 3 campaign, that was like a very single player game. This
Yeah.
seems more of like focused on the community aspect. Like it seems like we're gonna make a session like a lobby and we're placing things and we're like doing games of skate together, and that's
Okay.
what this game. That's why I said this is not Skate 4. Skate 4 would be like out the gate a single player first game,
Yeah.
but this is not. This is like you always have to have a connection to play. You always like you're always
Yeah.
on a server. There are just random people skating around in the environment that are on other
Hmm.
platforms because it has full crossplay and all of that. So that is. But
Yeah.
yeah, as far as like, I'm going around and I'm doing challenges single player, but it is not. There's nothing. My AI assistant is giving me some loose set dressing of you're getting your reputation up, but it's not like
That's fun.
yeah,
That's
you're
cool. I mean, and all of that, like what you explained, like it being community first, sounds really cool on paper as long as they
right.
put the
And I
community
mean,
first.
that's the thing. The concept around it, ever since they originally like during a EA like E3, we're doing skate. We got the people. It
Hmm.
it's going for more of that like real life we go to a skate park and we're all trying to do the same trick, and we're all, like
That's
when
kind
you
of
actually skate, like Tony Hawk games are like the arcade experience.
Yeah.
Skate games are the more simulation.
Simulator. Yeah.
So this it being open world was like a really cool thing as somebody who would skate around places IRL, like being downtown here and like skating through Georgia Tech's Georgia State campus and doing stuff like that. Like that was cool for that, but there was also the side of we would go to Brook Run Skate Park every weekend for a month and just skate around and hang out, and that seems to be the side of skating that
they're going for.
yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see this game having the legs it would need to be like something that sticks around and is like this is not Battlefield 6 levels for them, so who knows if this game ever fully launches.
Yeah, you already know their like margin for success is like
Right.
unrealistic.
Right. This is not going to do Apex Legends numbers. This is not going to.
Fuck no.
No.
This is not
Because it's such a niche. That
People only want
it's
games
the
with a
niche thing.
ball and a gun in it, you know?
Right. And they're neither of those things in Skate. I mean, there are wheels.
That's cool.
Ball
weird.
esque.
Even racing games are
If
as
I can't pull
popular.
up if I can't pull up on my skateboard and shoot you, or shoot a 3 on you, I don't want it. You know, I'm the everyday citizen.
So in Skate 3,
I'm
there
the
was
common gamer.
definitely a Hall of Meat challenge where you were like standing over a basketball court and you were trying to like shoot your character through the hoop. So, but there was no actual basketball involved.
But can I buy VC? Can I spend my real
Oh
life
yeah,
money
you could have spent
currency?
yep 100
to improve my character and then also buy cosmetics?
Can I spend $200 on this game that isn't out yet?
Yes.
Oh my god, that was insane.
Yes, you totally can.
Yeah.
Why you would?
Gamers are not
I don't
okay.
know.
No, they're not okay.
They're not okay. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Just for them, it would be different if that shit stayed. They nuked that progress in like a year. You got 364 days after
Right,
you get that
that's the
fucking
one
game.
good thing about Skate is if it sticks around, your stuff will continue to be there. All the people that spent money during the alpha period, when they did the resets, they would just refund them all of their credit. So they could go back in and like either get new stuff or wait and like sit on the credits until whatever they wanted came back around. But yeah, I definitely, like I said, I have at no point in any of my time with this game felt any need to buy anything at all. And even the things that I've seen in game, like other people skating around, it's like, I'm cool with this graphic tee and these jean shorts and these orange
I was gonna wear that
socks.
anyway.
Right.
I got this on IRL.
Right.
It happens coincidentally. It's like, wait, hold on. Is this the same shit?
And I mean, yeah, I will gravitate towards stuff that is more similar. Like, the one thing, my character is just kind of like a default brown guy character. He was just one of the presets that was available. But I want to have, now that I know that my progress is going to stick around, I want to have Angelina go in and actually make my character. Because the last time I had her try it out, the character creator wasn't even fully there. So,
I see. Can you drink in game? Like, can you skateboard around with a 40?
no. At
Can
least
you
not
vape?
yet. Nope. At least not yet. But
What type of simulator is this?
Right.
That's half the fucking experience.
It's like,
Wait, so you're telling me I can't be riding down the street on my skateboard listening to Dreams? What the fuck? No drink, no dreams? What the fuck?
no dreams, buddy.
Yeah, they're not going for true accuracy, if you ask me. Surface level.
All right. Well, while we're on games that aren't out that I've played this week, Luminous Arise put out its demo, and they did it again. Enhance has not missed, and I think
It's Luminous Arise.
Yeah, it's like Tetris Effect. It's the next game from them, but it's
yeah,
Luminous.
we saw this.
See, they're on their solo leveling tip with the Arise, you know?
You know?
I know how much you hate solo leveling.
Solo leveling invented the word, you know?
It did. It also
We were not
invented
great.
animation.
You
Is
know?
this the game we saw during the PlayStation showcase?
Yeah, it was definitely at a PlayStation thing. All Enhance. So they did Res Infinite, then they did Tetris Effect, then they did Humanity, and now they're doing Luminous Arise. And just through all these iterations of all these games, they've just kind of gotten better at it. And yeah, but they're always PlayStation and PC. Like, and it's usually PlayStation first, then PC. Humanity, it was day and date, but Tetris Effect, it was PlayStation at first, and then PC, and then Switch. Then, like, when Connected came out, it was Xbox exclusive for a while, the next gen version. But now whenever I play Tetris Effect, it's the Connected version natively on PS5 or on my Steam Deck, because Tetris Effect. Luminous Arise is going to be a great Steam Deck game. Like, if that demo is available on Steam, like, I might need to play it on my Steam Deck, because I've already played it all the way through twice on my PlayStation, and just, yeah.
And you're saying this is a game that isn't even out yet?
Yeah, it's just a demo.
Oh,
So,
okay.
Yeah, it's technically a beta because there's a multiplayer aspect to it, but I'm not about to go get dog walked in multiplayer Luminous. Like, I get dog walked in Tetris, and I'm better at Tetris than I am at Luminous. So the monsters
Fair.
can have their fun and test out the net play, and like they do that. I will enjoy the 3 single player levels that are in there. That
You'll just be vibing.
right. I will enjoy the single player content in this game the way I've done with all of your games, and I do the online co-op in Tetris when I do my limited online. I don't do the competitive. I did get ranked in the PS4 version, but that was early days. Now it's just,
Full of sickos.
yeah. So I'll go play marathon mode. I'll play through a couple levels of journey mode, you know? But yeah, so that's actually something I need to see if the demo is on Steam.
I hope it is, because that sounds like something that'd be great on Steam Deck.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, so it is available on Steam. It is for a limited time, though. Let's see. Until September 3rd. So I'd say both Jalen and Chris download it and play it like today. It's 3 songs. It has a tutorial to teach you how to play Luminous if you haven't. And also, I definitely have Luminous Remastered. So if you catch the bug like that, you can just go play a full Luminous game on Steam right now.
Sick. That's convenient.
So yeah, those are the 2 not out games that I've been playing this week. I have been playing some games that are very out. Like, they've been out for decades levels of very out.
Uh-huh.
With this. If I get it to focus,
There we go.
I got the 8-bit dough micro.
It's so tiny.
Right.
It's a little baby.
It's a size. It's a little bit wider, but a little bit shorter than an AirPods Pro case, which the saturation of
insane.
light.
That is a controller for toddlers.
Right.
Oh my god.
But it is the most convenient. Like, sure, you can hook up whatever kind of controller to iPhone at this point. Like,
Oh, but that's just convenient to carry around.
yeah, it's not convenient to carry a DualSense in my pocket. It is super convenient to carry this in my pocket, and
Just gotta
consider
get like a
the-
gun holster. But
What
put
about the
your-
backbone that you had?
the backbone's
Got that
also
thing
not
on me.
convenient to carry around in your pocket.
Wow. Oh, that's fair.
And the thing
need-
with the
need
backbone,
cargo
I have
shorts.
to take off my case, put it on, and then
Yep.
Yeah.
use it, and then
Annoying as fuck.
right.
Yeah, that's
So this for Game Boy and Game Boy Advance emulation it's
perfect.
god tier. Also DS, like DS is a little bit weirder because you kind of go like prop your phone up to make Delta's orientation stuff work correctly. But as far as Game Boy and Game Boy Advance,
Yeah.
Oh, it
I've
does
been
have
dabbling
a
in
little
Pearl.
bumper.
yeah, it has bumpers, like triggers. It just
You know,
doesn't
you
have
technically
analog
could
sticks.
play non-dual shock PlayStation 1 games with that thing too.
Yes, I have Final Fantasy VII from the App Store on my phone that I've just had for like forever, and yeah, I can play that with this.
Nice.
Are you?
No, I've only done Game Boy Color and Game Boy Advance stuff with this so far.
Fair.
Because the volume of Game Boy Advance and Game Boy Color games that I have on my phone, it was to the point like I liked using my backbone for. Actually, my backbone's right here. I liked using my backbone. It just wasn't anywhere near as convenient as this is and continues to be.
That's fair.
See,
Yeah.
that's pocketable, and that's a good way to play games. But like with this, like all I have to carry is this, because my phone
Yeah.
is just going to constantly be
Yeah,
on.
always be on you.
Like earlier when we were waiting for Madrid to join the call, I was just playing Pokemon Gold. Like just
Sick.
out here living life. So it's something. The other cool thing is with like any first party controller being like 75 minimum on sale, this is $25. So
That's pretty sweet.
That's actually like really good pricing, actually.
Yeah.
yeah, and it has 3 modes. It has a Switch mode, which I've already paired it with my Switch and just messed around on the menu. It has direct input mode, which according to the manual and all this stuff is for Androids, but it just works in that mode on my phone. But the app on my phone is always like put it in keyboard mode. So that's the third mode where like it has its own app for you to map like keyboard shortcuts to it. So like one of the reviews I saw on this when I was looking it up was somebody who used it for productivity on their iPad. They would like actually have keyboard shortcuts mapped to the buttons, and so they'd use like an Apple Pencil and like switch between layers using it, and they were like actually like doing actual work with an iPad and weren't using it for gaming whatsoever. So and it's clicky.
Look
That's
at
pretty
that.
sick.
It is a
Yeah.
good little like fidgeter, like got some nice clicky little buttons. I don't know if Discord sound
If it came
gave
through, yeah. Discord's pretty good at canceling out sounds.
Yeah. I think I was able to imagine it though. So
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Right.
It-
I feel it in my heart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little
And your
tap
Afro
clicky
heart.
button.
My Afro heart. You know what? I will say that's one of the proper ways of responding to that type of bullshit.
Everybody just turned it into a meme
Right.
to
Yes.
clown out how dumb you sound.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm with that. I'm with that. And I did actually watch those episodes. So in case you missed it, um, some asshat on Twitter was like, the, this character in like, yeah, he kind of sounds like he's black, but he has white friends. He doesn't have an Afro heart. Essentially. He was like, yeah. He was trying to say we need more black voice actors.
First, he
And,
said that. First, he
and
tried to
everybody was just
claim
like,
that.
bro, what the fuck?
Yeah, because first he tried to claim that the voice actor wasn't black. He's black, and
Yeah.
so then he goes with that whole. He
Zeno
doubled down.
Robertson. Like,
Right.
come on.
And then he doubled downs with the Afro heart bullshit. And you know what? Every black voice actor was like, okay, we have a meme now. We're having fun with this. We're having fun this weekend.
Yeah, we've gotten art, we've gotten redubs of of Dante versus Virgil.
We got Kingdom Hearts versions. Like, what?
We got the Ironheart promo, but Afro Heart. Like, also, if you're not watching Gachi Akuta, you need to
Right.
change that. That shit's
You do
fire.
need to change that. That shit is good.
Don good right now.
Dandadan is really good right now, and I'm saying that after watching Dandadan, I'm like, yo, this shit is fire. Like, they're not fucking around. Like, this series comes from the assistant, from the creator of like Soul Eater and Fire Force. Like, she was his assistant on Fire Force, I believe, specifically. So the art style, the drip, the insanity, yeah, it's all there. It's all there, and that studio's going crazy with the animation for it. Like, the characters look just like they do in the manga.
And they're smoothing. That's also something else. Is the animation is quite fluid and smooth. Like,
It is smooth.
they are smoothing.
Yeah, you definitely see the Soul Eater.
You know, I got it.
Oh,
you
especially
got it
see
on
the
the
Fire
questions.
Force, you see the Soul Eater.
You see it, like, you know what I'm saying? So even just looking at the art, you can tell that she was already inspired by Okubo. You know, so it's just dope as fuck. So definitely check
Yeah.
out the series.
What's that on?
It's on Crunchyroll. Well, that's where I'm watching it. I think that might be the only place it's at, but I haven't really checked. But even like the performance, the voice acting performance in and of itself, I watched it. It was good. Where's Jello? Where's that one tweet when somebody was describing Jabber? Let me see if I can.
Oh
find
my
that.
god. Wait, where is that tweet? Where is that tweet? Look, anime, this is a good season of anime. Even the memes around anime culture has actually been good.
Yeah, absolutely.
Seeing Dragon Con this year has me wanting to go to Dragon Con next year, and I feel like I'm getting old because for the longest Dragon Con was for the olds, and I was like, I see my contemporaries out there living their best lives. I'm like, God damn it.
Right. It's like, oh,
It's like, well,
we're on con.
Okay, right. Yeah.
We're you know. Sometimes you got to be the adult in the room. But at least these days, we're old enough so it can actually be lit, though.
Yeah.
Oh, I found it. Jabber. The character's name is Jabber Walker.
Right.
Jabber is an evil ass bisexual light skinned nigga from Atlanta. Don't let people tell you different.
Oh, I did see that.
It is accurate too.
The character, for full disclosure, he uses claws and he has really thick locks. And
He's also a masochist, and he's
very
spending
like
a lot.
Also a masochist, like in
Of-
every sense of the
Like-
word. Every sense of the word.
Like,
Creepy
bruh was
evil.
having a bit too much fun getting his ass beat. Like,
Yeah,
they were
yeah,
creatively beating his ass, though. I'll give you that. They were creatively beating his ass, though. Like, it's the JoJo school of battle shonen, where you're trying to figure out the puzzle of everyone's powers instead of just I'm going to hit you the hardest with my powers of hitting you the hardest.
Yeah.
Speaking of powers of hitting you the hardest, that Jujutsu Kaisen calling game trailer.
Oh, I didn't watch it.
Yeah.
Oh, that I am. Ooh, it's gonna be good. We are
Yeah.
in
Oh,
for.
it seems like we're gonna get that in Bleach the same season.
Woo!
It's gonna be a extremely peak season.
Mm.
Thousand Year Blood War culling game.
games. I did the math in my head. I think we're probably gonna have like 8 episodes before the culling game actually starts. Because thinking about it, a lot of shit happened right before they actually went into the colonies. A lot of shit happened. People died.
A lot of shit did happen.
Yes, people.
lot
They're
of
already
shit.
showing. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
I saw like a character. I was like, "What happened to?" I'm like, "Oh, this is probably where he dies, isn't it?"
Yeah. Oh fuck. Oh yeah. So it's gonna be peak.
It's gotta be
Peak sadness.
Peak.
I mean, it's Jujutsu Kaisen. What else?
Right.
Get your
Yeah.
Kleenex ready.
But also, like, I was talking about it with one of my friends the other night, how short JJK is.
Yeah.
Like, where JJK ends in its contemporaries is like, if One Piece ended, the chapter JJK ended, we wouldn't have finished Skypiea.
Yeah, because it's what
Damn.
20 something
271.
volumes.
271 chapters.
I mean, different era. You know, even
Yeah.
you would think it would have got to at least to the My Hero level of like what, about 400 or so chapters, odd chapters.
Yep.
Nah, didn't
Didn't make it to 3. Didn't make it to 3.
Didn't make it to 3, and it honestly it doesn't seem like any other series is gonna make it to that point either. Honestly, like any of these new series, like a lot of them are ending. Like Elusive Samurai is floating. It's flirting with its ending.
Mm-hmm.
Blue Box is probably flirting around with its
Yeah.
ending. Like one of the characters is about to graduate. That's it.
Honestly, even some of like the newest series, like they're not hitting 300.
Yeah, like honestly, that 250 mark is probably the new like. Try and get it done by then. You know, you're trying to shoot to get to that point.
Okay.
I mean, fuck. I think Ultimate Exorcist Kiyoshi's probably actually. Let me check.
No, that got like 2 chapters at best.
well,
At best.
You fought the final boss.
Right. He fought like that feels over.
It was also a masochist. Oh, new chapter coming in 7 days.
Yep. Heck, honestly, I could
Maybe
see
they pivot.
Kagurabachi ending in the next like 50, 60.
Yeah, honestly.
Honestly.
that hasn't even hit 100. Like looking at it, Spy Families in the 120s, Sakamoto Days is in the 220s.
Oh,
What?
Sakamoto Days.
Kagurabachi's at 92.
Sakamoto Days is also in its final arc.
So yeah, it might not even hit 250.
It's probably gonna hit around then. Because I don't think it's gonna end this year, but it might. Actually, it might end this year. Depends, or early next year, like at the latest, early next year type shit. Yeah. Also, the Sakamoto Days anime, I've been enjoying it. Now, I will say it's not as good as Don and
Yeah.
like Gachi Yakuta, like animation wise. Like everything else with it, like the human, well, at least the characters look exactly like the manga. It doesn't quite capture that same type of rawness that the manga has. Um, and I don't know. I feel like it's probably like a key animator issue or something along those lines. Maybe with the next season, because this is technically the second half of the first season. Maybe with the second season, they're like, all right, we kind of cracked the code on how we want to do this to like bring it out a little more. But that shit is still pretty fire. Like they just did the airplane episode, and you put people in a death match on the airplane.
Oh, that's always sick.
It's pretty fucking sick.
Oh,
And the guy shoots the pilot in the head. It was like, have fun. Like, yeah, good time.
like while we're talking about always sick things, I watched John Wick 4. Or I watched the first half of John Wick 4. And I was like, how do you make John Wick cooler? Put him in Japan.
In Japan. Have
Yeah.
you seen John Wick 4 before?
No, I've seen I have 1, 2, and 3 on 4K Blu-ray. And so when my Xbox was my Blu-ray player, I watched those 3 and then just hadn't seen 4, and I was like, I'll just wait for it to come
Where are you
to
watching
something
it on?
streaming. Hulu.
Oh yeah, it is out on Hulu.
Bet. That was actually the first one that I've ever watched.
You watched? Oh, because you're watching 4, 3, 2, 1.
I went 4, and then I was able to watch 1, 2, 3 because they added them to Netflix at some point.
Oh, nice.
Mm-hmm.
The one thing I
I
will
was
say,
like, oh,
it's not 4K,
I think I still like 4
and you
the
can
best.
tell. I don't.
I mean-
Watching 4 without seeing 1, 2, and 3, especially now that I've watched the beginning of 4 after watching 1, 2, and 3, I'm like, that would have been a crazy like. You probably had no idea.
Zero context. I was like somebody killed his dog or something. It's fine.
It's like things escalated 19 different ways since then, but yeah, you got
the
it.
One thing, the
I
one
mean-
thing
First
that
10
what
minutes of the
had me
movie.
like at first was they were shooting each other and they were just like blocking with their suit jackets.
Oh,
And
the
first off,
samurai
she was like-
ghost! I fucking.
She was just like, "Oh yeah, their suits are bulletproof." I was like, "Oh okay, cool."
I mean, you can kind of tell.
They explained that in the first movie.
right. But I was like, "Yo, what the?" I'm like, "Am I tripping?"
It's like, nah, they have assassin jujitsu. They're impervious to bullets.
Anton, have you gotten to the stair scene in
4?
John Wick 4?
No, I made
Did you
it.
make it to the club scene? That shit's some shit straight out of Tekken. Like
That shit is straight out of tech.
I
That
made
shit
it
is
Four
straight
is
out of
so
Tekken.
good.
to
fighting
when
in a
he
club?
made his way out of the hotel in Japan. Like that's like he made his
Got
way.
it.
He was on the train after making his way out of the hotel in Japan.
Yeah. Okay.
That's how far I
Well,
made.
Got
Oh
it.
shit, dude! Have you watched Sakamoto Days already yet? Because that shit is just John Wick.
I watched the first couple episodes on Netflix when they were doing the first part of the first season week to week, and I just fell off.
Yeah.
But-
yeah.
Yeah, Sakamoto Days, even when I just see panels from it, I'm like, oh, like they cooked.
Fucking
Sorry.
cooked.
Yeah. So, yeah. All right, Jalen, you went on a slick rant about this before we started recording and before Madrid and Chris were in the call, so I'll let you.
Shit.
So
I'll let
yeah.
you talk about it. I was like, let me not add any fuel to this fire before we burn all the content before we get going. But there's a game that's upcoming that caught you by surprise that you want to play.
Sonic Cross World Racing. Yeah, it's this Sega Sonic. The last Sonic racing game was pretty good. A little
Mhm.
flawed, but pretty good. This one looks really, really good. And they're spending that Sega money on the guest characters.
Sick.
Like, they're pulling, like, Miku's in it, Ichiban's in it, Joker's in it, SpongeBob is in it.
Yeah.
They-
Well, two of those are in house. So
Right, yeah.
Right,
Yeah,
right,
they
right,
didn't
right,
have
right.
to spend anything for Ichiban or Joker. They just show up in everything now.
I'd be scared
Yeah.
to put Joker in my shit personally.
Well, see, they put Joker in at launch. See, if
Yeah.
Joker is DLC or
Okay.
launch, we're good. Like what they did with Smash Bros. Or with this. But if it shows up, mid-cycle,
If it's a limited time event,
Yeah, in a gotcha,
right. This is a paid
you're
game.
cooked. Oh, actually, Overwatch. I'm praying for its downfall. They're adding
I say-
Persona, so
If it's a paid game with Persona, you're fine. If it's a free to play game and you get Persona, you're
Free-to-play
cooked. So Naraka,
We don't got much
Naraka
longer.
is the one. Like we need to protect Naraka at all costs.
it's on life support, but it's still here.
Overwatch, like
September
that'll
25th.
really be.
Why is so many things coming out in September?
What it,
because first Grand Theft Auto got moved, then Silk Song showed up out of nowhere. That's what happened.
Well, Silk Song got a bunch of stuff out of September.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, no.
indies.
Silk Song, Chronos, Silent Hill, F. Now, the Sonic Cross Racing, whatever, Sonic Cross Worlds,
I think the only
and then your
game-
demo, the skate demo you mentioned was in
the
September.
early access, yeah,
Early access.
because that's like a launch. Like that will be a. This is a free to play game
It'll
that
be
people
out.
can go play right now.
Mhm.
So it's not going to be 1.0, but yeah, there's that. I'm trying to think what else is. Gears already happened.
Yeah, that was this Friday.
Metal Gear already happened. I'm waiting on that sale on Metal Gear because people are saying like what it is not worth the price tag, but I want to check it out.
I don't think it was going to be. Truth be told.
Well, no,
Hirogami.
it seems they're having the exact same problem that the other game that Marvelous remade had, where they changed the lighting and they made it look pretty, but
That's exactly what I was thinking, because I'm tired of these remakes treating artistic lighting decisions as pure hardware limitations.
well, I mean, everybody's guilty of it because that's Halo.
It pisses me off when everyone does it.
Well, I mean, at least on the bright side, on the exact same hardware that you're playing, you can play Metal Gear Delta. You can also just play Metal Gear Solid 3.
Yeah,
Because
but the
of the
Metal Gear
master-
Solid it's not the original, it's the remaster, which also did that.
I mean, it's a lot better in the remasters than it is in these remakes. Because Gears, even, I was looking at some of the side-by-side of his 360 versus Reload, and it's like, oh, because they were making Unreal Engine, they knew the limitations of Unreal Engine and actually worked around them, and now that we are not on Xbox 360 hardware anymore, like, a lot of the scenes definitely don't have the same gravity that they had, even though it's the exact same scene. And it doesn't seem that bad in Metal Gear, especially when compared to Gears. Like Gears, it is really a night and day difference, but yeah, Metal Gear, I'm interested
What's going on with the lighting?
in which
So,
one.
with Metal Gear, they use very harsh god rays to give it very harsh rays to give it this mood. It's like while it's brightly lit, it still feels deeply shadowed, and it's artistic decisions. And what they do with it is that instead of having those harsh lights that once again set the tone, they clear it all up. So you could see the entire detail of the room.
Right. So like that era of game, PS2, PS3, like because this problem is with Oblivion remastered, it is with Metal Gear Delta, it is with Gears of War Reloaded. That PS3, 360, PS4 or PS late PS2, early PS3 360 kind of era of game. That's where all of these games fall into originally. They all had that like grungy look to them. They had the greens, they had the browns, they had like the
Yeah.
Yeah,
they
that
had
Resident
like
Evil 5 look.
Looking a little rusty.
right
Yeah.
that like Modern Warfare 2 OG
Got some
cover
black
art
mold
like
going
that
on it.
is
Yeah.
Right. It gives it a texture. Like the visuals feel like something. Like
Yes.
right.
they're removing that because those artistic decisions that were made intentionally are treated like purely hardware limitations. And I blame the rush for
Some of them are.
photorealism in video games where
Yeah.
everything tries to be like highly detailed everything. It's like, nah, we do things a certain way for a reason.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
But I mean, even doing artistic choices based on hardware limitations are core artistic, like the gameplay, like Silent Hill, them using the fog as an artistic way to get around the hardware limitations is now like iconic to the series, and you don't take that stuff away. So like, just because you can take that stuff away because you have better hardware doesn't mean you should, because you're now devaluing the art that was originally made.
Well, it's like they're trying to match the look of these games as they've progressed through time.
Yeah.
And so translating Oblivion into like a Starfield level engine is going to just, because they've, like, this has been a problem since like Halo Combat Evolved Anniversary. Like, playing that game in the original Legacy look versus playing that game in the updated, more quote unquote, well, modern at the time graphics. Like, we have, like, you could look at Oblivion and like all of this is kind of makes it look semi Unreal Engine slop. Like, it has that look of like when people would go on YouTube and like make a Mario 3D platformer in Unreal Engine, and it wouldn't look like a Nintendo game, it would look like an Unreal Engine game. It kind of has that. And so with the lighting and with the good thing is they keep the game whole cloth. Like, the underlying systems and logic and everything and like glitches and all of that you could do in those old games, for the most part in these new games you can do. It's just the look. Like, the look doesn't bother me as much with a lot of these things, but that's why like I'm interested in Metal Gear. But considering, because of the Unreal Engine 5 side of that is having performance issues, I heard it runs worse on a PS5 Pro than it does on a base PS5. So I'm gonna wait for them to
That's
I'm gonna
kinda
wait for
wild.
them to sort that out before, and I'm gonna get this game on sale. I'm not gonna. It's not a day one.
That's some PC type shit.
Yeah. I see. Yeah. I guess that is just one of the prices you pay for having these games like remade.
Yeah, and like I
Because
said,
it seems like they don't consider that a part of the essence of the game, and they just look at mechanics. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes they might focus. It seems like if they're remaking it, they focus on the thing and kind of like ignore something else. Like, our vision is to just start over. We're gonna nuke that world. We're just gonna take it and we're gonna do our own thing with it. Or it's like, all right, we're gonna try to get this as close to what it was before as possible. You know what I'm saying? Or it's like, we're just going to focus on the mechanics. You know, we'll kind of slather our own art style on it.
Yeah.
I feel like there's a place for all that stuff, but a part of it comes with like we should have better accessibility options for the original, right? So people still have that option, so they don't have to bitch
Honestly.
about
Yeah,
whatever
and I don't
gets put
think the
out.
Master
Or like,
Collection for the
yeah,
Metal Gear.
was the HD remaster collection?
No, so there is the Metal Gear Master Collection that came out. When did this come out originally? 2023. So this was a new package that came to everything. Like it's on Switch, it's on PlayStation, Xbox, Steam. It has Metal Gear Solid 1, 2, and 3, Metal Gear 1 and 2, and it has like some bonus content. But I think that is the original version of Metal Gear Solid 2. I don't think that, or Metal Gear Solid 3, I don't think that is, yeah. Just judging by what I'm seeing, it looks like that is not the version from the HD collection that is backwards compatible on Xbox.
Got it.
So yeah, like,
Yeah.
and I mean on Xbox for Oblivion, you can play the backwards compatible version of OG Oblivion if you want that look, and it'll be FPS boosted. It might have auto HDR, but it'll definitely not, like, there will be no artistic level changes.
Yeah.
So Metal Gear, everywhere you can play Delta, you can also just play Metal Gear Solid 3. On Xbox and PC, you can play Oblivion. Like, that's just not. You can only play it remastered on PlayStation because that's the first time Oblivion's coming to PlayStation at all.
Yeah.
And Gears, I mean, PlayStation, you can only play the updated version, but on Xbox, you can play the original Gears 1 backwards compatibility with auto HDR and FPS boost. That will not change any of the graphical stuff. So, what you looking at, Chris?
Did you say you could only play Oblivion on Xbox?
And PC.
Didn't it?
The
Wasn't it out on the
original.
PS3?
Not that I know of. I thought the first Elder Scrolls.
I thought Oblivion did come to PS3 at some point.
Yeah, because yes, it came out with everything.
Well, you can't play PS3 games. Anyway.
Well, yeah, they've. That's
Dark
true.
mode Wikipedia for the win. But yeah, I didn't know that. So Ubisoft, that's really weird. The Game of the Year edition. So yeah, it was. I never knew that Oblivion was on PS3. Like,
Maybe it didn't originally come out, but then when they did the whole Game of the Year and it sold super well, then they got a version.
Right. But I mean,
Yeah.
like, I was on PS3 in that era and just don't remember that being an option.
Right.
Even like, I feel like a Game of the Year edition would have been something. I heard enough about Oblivion that I probably would have checked it out on the Game of the Year edition, which is what I did with a lot of stuff on PS3. So.
Good old Game of the Year editions.
Yeah, it was nice for our wallet.
I mean, now sales are way better than they were then. Like, now you can get games on just.
Yeah.
I got the Blade Runner point and click adventure game for $2 on PS4. Well,
Look at
PS5. So.
That is actually a really well made point and click.
Yeah, I heard. Like, I was looking for. So watching John Wick made me make sure Katana Zero was installed and up to date on both my Switch and my Steam Deck. But also, I was like, I wonder something else in this like kind of era, and I found that. So, and it was on sale. So. That is a game that nobody on my friends list on PlayStation owns.
Yeah, one thing I also like about the Blade Runner point and click is that they actually randomize which cast member is a replicant every time you start a new game. So you never really know
That's cool.
who's man and who's machine.
I like that.
All right, so Chris, while we're
Oh.
talking about old games, you're talking
guess-
about Platinum in Crash Bandicoot 2?
Yes. I just got the itch to play some Crash Bandicoot and Spyro. I'm kind of playing Spyro when Crash Bandicoot 2 makes me crash out and I want to give up. Because to Platinum Crash 2, I've done everything pretty much. The only ones I have left are get all gold relics in Crash 2, which you have to beat a certain time on each level. And this is new to the Insane Trilogy because Crash 2 the original didn't have time trials. Only Crash 3 did. And so each level is not really built for time trial, and it's hard as all hell.
And are you playing the Insane Trilogy, or is there another version of Crash that has trophies, or...
No. This is the Insane Trilogy because I have the Platinum and Crash 3 for the Insane Trilogy already. And each game has its own Platinum trophy in the Insane Trilogy.
Okay, and and you're doing Spyro the Reignited, right?
Yeah, that was kind of my chill game when I just I'm like, okay, I've tried so many times. There was like a day, I think, when I was sick that I was just trying to continuously beat this one level and I felt like I was getting hoed, or like I would be like 2 seconds off every single time, and I was like, there's no way. I just need to when you need to walk away and be like, I'm not getting it right now. I need to walk away, do something else, and I can come back.
Sleep on it.
Spyro. I've been playing Spyro Year of the Dragon on Xbox because it's on Game Pass. I was like, yeah, I'll just play that. Spyro's kind of a chiller game, the Crash Bandicoot, and so I'll just go back and forth. But I am realizing it's just kind of been my journey until Chronos comes out. I know Reload, or even like Reload, Gears of War Reloaded was a game we're going to start playing. So that as that's coming out, I was kind of just like, let me go back and get some trophies while I'm not really playing anything right now.
Well, yeah. I booted up Gears and logged into my Microsoft account on my PlayStation, even though my Microsoft account's already linked to my PSN account because of Minecraft. But I logged in and I saw my Xbox friends list on my PlayStation, so...
Wild times.
Yeah. I didn't start it at all, but I definitely, I got to the main menu. Because there's even, kind of like a little cutscene thing as soon as you boot the game, before you get to the new game. But,
yeah. That's cool.
That's ready and set up.
Apparently the Platinum Trophy alludes to more Gears games coming to PlayStation.
Well, we know, even though they haven't said it officially, E-Day's coming day and date to PlayStation.
Oh, yeah, they did.
So...
That's true. I kind of forgot about that game. I'm going to be honest.
Yeah, most people, we've only seen it once.
Yeah.
But, with how Xbox has been doing things, by the time Gears E-Day comes out, it'll be day and date on PlayStation. So there will be more Gears on PlayStation.
Yeah.
It'd be cool if they did, one of the main complaints I've seen about Reloaded is that it's not a trilogy remaster.
I know.
Because
they should have done all three, because 2 is the best.
I mean, I really like 3, so...
3 is really good. I just personally think 2 is the best.
Yeah, 2's the one that I've never played, so at all.
So you need all 3 of them.
Yes.
You need all 3.
Yeah.
I actually haven't played 1. I saw the ending. When you're fighting that big raven wielding guy or whatever.
Yeah. When I bought my 360, it was bundled with Gears 2, so I never played 1.
I played
I-
all the Gears games.
Yeah, I played one. I never owned one, but I've played like a good bit of one. Like I was watching like some of the tech breakdowns of this new version, and like there were parts that's like, oh, I actually remember like this gameplay sequence. Like, so there were parts of one, but like I haven't played one since 360.
It's years.
So
Yeah.
and then 2 I never played, but 3 is the one that I still have my original copy of Gears 3 back there because that was the one that,
It's a good one.
yeah. By the time I had my 360, like, I want to say that was one of the first big Xbox games to come out after me getting a 360. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
I remember me and Ashton used to just sit up there, couch co-op, and do like horde mode. And we just
Ooh,
sit
horde
there and
mode
have
is
that
fun.
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like damn, this would have been better with like 4 people. So you could really lock. But yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good ass time. They don't make games like that anymore, you know.
No.
Right. And this
They
one
look
doesn't
like
even have a horde
legitimately-
mode, so
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they legitimately do not make games that do that anymore.
I think
You know?
The King is Watching is kind of like that, based on what I've heard about it. But
Mm-hmm.
All right.
like, we still get all of these ideas in smaller games. It's just the next game by the Coalition is not going to be. It's going to be. There's going to be a rotating item shop in it out the gate. There's going to be battle passes. There's going to be.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
There might be a horde mode, but it'll have. You can pay for extra loadout
Does
slots.
Reloaded have horde mode?
No, that's what I'm saying. Gears 1 just doesn't have a horde mode, and this is just Gears 1. It has single player and
got it.
multiplayer. And unless you can wall bounce roll with the shotgun, don't touch that multiplayer. Because there are
Touch that
people that have
multiplayer.
just never stopped playing Gears multiplayer. Still, like, they played
The
Gears
Demon's
1
Row.
multiplayer on 360. Then they played Gears
The multiplayer was great.
on the Ultimate Edition, and now they're playing Gears multiplayer and Reloaded. So
You know what? Gears
These people
2
are sickos.
multiplayer is where I met somebody online. We would just became friends and we had the same birthday. Person's name was Michael. Don't know where you're at. Hope they're doing great because we celebrate the same birthday and we killed a lot of things in Gears of War multiplayer on the 360. Yeah, those were good times.
Shout out to Gears multiplayer.
Yeah. I
Talking
can
about
only
it.
imagine what that was like, you know. Wasn't
I
there?
definitely made friends over Xbox Live through Halo, through Minecraft, through.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to think what else I would have been. Call of Duty. Well,
Definitely
no,
not modern. No, not Call of Duty. They were a little.
Call of Duty, I made friends on PS3 because it was a lot less toxic playing those games on PS3.
Which is crazy. Just because. Why?
We got nothing better.
It was less
What about-
popular in
what about
North
the
America.
I think it was also the fact that it's like, when those games came out, I think the PS3 was still like super expensive when those games first came out.
No.
So like most of the people ended up on Xbox originally. So you had
Oh, yeah.
so when the public really started getting PlayStations because they stopped being expensive as hell, we could start getting more people, but a lot of the really toxic ones were already playing Call of Duty on Xbox.
Well,
Also,
so,
the Xbox had the map packs exclusive, so it would come out on Xbox before it would come out on PlayStation.
yeah. So there was that. There was the controller on Xbox is better for games like that. But yeah, that was, and I mean, like, Xbox was the shooter console. Like, it was just me
Right.
because
You know, the other thing I think that it is that
It
we
came with
don't
Mike.
really discuss is that was kind of that generation where Like people didn't give a fuck about JRPGs and shit like that, and that was kind of like a thing like on the PS2. But when it
Yeah.
comes to like the PS3 360 generation, that's when people kind of was like, ugh. And also the games that they were putting out were also kind of, you know. So
Give me my Final
I think
Fantasy
that's
13 trilogy remaster, Square. I still fucking need it. Like,
ugh.
crowd
I
out
hate to say
September a
that.
bit more. Drop it.
Man.
You know, those Western RPGs is where, or you know, that's kind of where it was at for them.
Yeah.
You know, and
Oblivion,
Well, a
Skyrim.
few,
that
a
was the
few.
advent of like being online gaming.
Yeah.
But also it's like a
And
few because
the
at this
360
point.
had a better ecosystem with that at that time too.
Well,
But
yeah,
also when it came to the Western RPGs, if you weren't BioWare, people didn't give a fuck about your RPG. Like a lot of the big,
Lionhead did well. Uh,
yeah, okay, Lionhead, so Fable, BioWare.
Bethesda. Shit, CD
Yeah.
Projekt Red was putting out Western RPGs on
Yeah, no.
360.
I'm saying right now, The Witcher was niche until 3. Let's not act like The Witcher was actually like mainstream until 3. It
Look.
took a lot of streamlining to really get like yes, it was on. Yes, 2 was on 360,
And
but
I
no,
had
it
it
didn't.
on 360.
I don't
Yeah,
think
we
I ever
had
heard of The Witcher before 3.
we had it, but
To
The
be honest.
Witcher, the Witcher did not become mainstream till 3, and it took a lot of streamlining from 1 to 2 to 3. So I'll give you Bethesda, yes, Lionhead, yes, not The Witcher, not The Witcher.
Was Chris frozen? Was he just real still?
He's very concerned.
He's very concerned.
Alright,
This
well,
might
so,
end up being the background. What's the time clip on this? 112. So go ahead and clip that.
so, the last thing
But
that
also
I had,
something else I would like to say is a lot of those games, except for Fable, were mostly popular to those who were like deep on the PC crowd. Also, like, oh, well, now we know what happened to Chris.
we got a text. Internet
Yep.
went down. Okay, let me switch this over to the 3-person layout, and I guess we'll close it out. I only have one more thing to talk about, and I know that Chris doesn't have a PS5 Slim, so the Ghost of Yotei, they announced plates for the PlayStation. These are the first special edition plates for the Slim console. Well, in North America, because they had the what was it? The Final Fantasy 16 Slim plate, or no? Now I gotta actually go look at what PS5 Slim plates. Okay, so yeah, they did different colors of the Slim plates, but the Pro still doesn't have any plates, and the Ghost of Yotei ones are going to be the first plates available. I need them to put out the black version.
So the regular PS5 is not getting Ghost of Yotei plates.
No.
Is that what's happening?
Right, yes.
That's
So
some fuck shit.
only the dual gradient PlayStations are getting the same way they did the 30th anniversary. And those you couldn't even get just the plates for the Pro. You would have to get the extremely rare and hard to get Pro to you get the PS5 Pro plates. So it's interesting because Pro's finally getting something other than the ones it comes with, but I want my Midnight Black edition ASAP. And the Yotei ones don't look cool enough for me personally to
Yeah.
get those.
Yeah, a lot of the designs and stuff that I've been seeing for like the PlayStation stuff hasn't been like as clean as last generation. It just seems like a lot of they're too busy, without being exceptional. If that makes sense.
I
Yeah,
get that. I get that.
I
Because
mean,
it's not like I want something that's, I just want something that's cool without like trying to overstate it.
yeah, and I feel like that. Like I get the idea they were going for with the Go
Like
Through
I
Your
think that's why I
Timeline.
like the Spider-Man controller because it's like Venom.
I
you
want.
know,
I still want
you know.
that Death Stranding controller. That Death Stranding 2.
Yellow diamonds look like pee pee. Because that's how that controller look.
No, that's the PS4 one.
The PS4 one look like pee pee.
The PS5 one, in my opinion, is clean. I'm gonna drop it in the chat.
Yeah, give me a refresher.
It's a
Okay, yeah,
drawbridge, yeah. Like
yeah,
it
this one's pretty clean.
fits the aesthetic
It's,
of all the tech in Death Stranding 2. So
yeah, it's not. Yeah, that one's not. It's not too busy. Um, it's kind of carried by the touchpad though,
yeah,
but
but I feel
yeah,
like it's
it's
a
fine.
good looking. Like it looks like it is not anywhere near as loud as the PS4 controller.
Yeah, the PP controller.
All right, well, do either of y'all have a one more thing since we lost Chris along the road?
Along the road. Um, hmm. Oh, Gege Akutami is doing a new manga series, and the art's supposed to be by the person that did Cipher Academy, something
Okay.
like that. I thought it was supposed to come out this week, but I don't think it is. So next week it'll be out. Maybe, maybe, but it's going to be a limited series, even then. So who knows how long that's actually going to be.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, we're getting shorter series now. That's just what it is. Deal with it.
All right,
Well, One Piece is still going,
yeah.
doing better than ever. It just keeps getting more better and more relevant. So much so we're almost at the point of who
Oh, the
is actually
FBI said absolutely not. Like that was the most like cut out I've heard anybody
that
be
sound
on
gated.
any recording.
That's crazy. No, I was just saying we are really close to summoning Joy Boy in real life.
Okay.
He's
You
a
know what?
he's
I hope
actually a
so.
Caribbean he's a Caribbean god of liberation and freedom and revolution.
Okay. Well, I look forward to seeing it.
Yeah, same.
All right. Well, remember you can follow us all collectively around the internet, cheesycontrollerpodcast.com. You can follow me on Instagram at Anton the number 6 followed by 2 X's. Madrid, where can people find you?
You can find me at Frank Motion on Blue Sky.
Jalen.
Squid Bishop on the internet.
And you can find Chris in the Discord. Remember, this has been a Know Is Good production. The video version is edited by Chris. The audio version is edited by Akuma Santi. The descriptions are written by ChatGPT. The titles are written by me. The thumbnails are made by Madrid. Until next time, keep it cheesy. What's up, everybody? Welcome to episode 350 of the Cheesy Controller Podcast. I'm your host, Anton LaPlatte. Joining me, as always, we have the Ray Trace 2 Rag Madrid Devon.
It's on me.
Mm-hmm. And we got the most degenerate squid in the sea, Jalen Roberts.
Hey, Supergiant, why the fuck is Valve Rival so fucking hard?
Because of editing magic, I am also joined by the Mecha Stardew Valley, Chris Montalbano, but his internet goes down at some point, so we don't have him for the intro or the outro, but he's here for 75% of the episode, so that's what counts. We got to talk about Crash Bandicoot because of him. We got a jam-packed episode for you guys this week. We're going to be talking about Skate, Luminous, Ghost of Yote, Sonic Racing, Crash Bandicoot, Blade Runner, and Gears of War. Alright, stopping the recording. Finding Firefox to do a raid on YouTube. Not YouTube, Twitch. Can't raid it. Apparently you can, but it's like weird. So I'm going to look into what it takes to raid on YouTube. It's not called raiding, but it's like
Invading.
yeah, something. I'm putting us over to Gamer Herb, playing some bomb-related game. Can't tell. Bomberman Tower. I was like, it looks kind of Bomberman-esque, but it's apparently a vertically oriented Bomberman game. Okay, so that has gone through.